Hello, beautiful people. You're specially welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time coming across this channel, I say you're beautifully welcome. I remain your humble sister from another mother. My name still remains Her Excellency of the Federal Republic of my Kingdom, Tahila the Great.
Hey, my people, what is the confusion that is happening right now in Kogi East, Igalas Kingdom? The matter tire my intestine, it shocktalize my intestine. Now, make I bring this matter, more discuss for comment section. But before then, when I watch this video from the beginning to the end, let's discuss at the comment section. See you there.
First of all, I want to thank you for honoring our invitation to be part of this press briefing. And the press briefing is as follows. Kogi is Critical Stakeholders Forum, made up of former elected deputy governors, senators, House of Representatives member, principal officers of state assembly, ministers, ambassadors, etc., in consultation with former governors. We have just given you a picture of what this body is entirely made of. It is about the political leadership of Igala Nation. Rising from its crucial meeting held on Saturday, 10th June 2023, arrived at the following resolutions. 1. The efforts and guests for a viable, acceptable, and electable candidate from Kogi East by various groups and organizations is highly commendable. The group wishes to state in very clear terms that His Royal Majesty Ata Igala has not in any way mandated any group of persons with the responsibility of choosing a consensus governorship candidate for the Igala Basa people. His Royal Majesty has instructed forthwith that as a father of all, people should desist from making claims of his setting up such a body. He remains a revered monarch and should not be dragged into election matters. It is on this note that we oblige Chief Gabriel Aduku and others to stop parading themselves as a committee set up by His Royal Majesty Ata Igala. We call on his family and well-wishers to admonish him to refrain from further acts in this respect. The issue at stake is political and therefore requires a political solution. The hierarchy of men gathered here today represent the political structure of the Igala Basa Nation. Outside the political structure, the other organization that is housing the Igala Nation is the Igala Cultural Development Association and is hereby represented by the chairman, Sojourn Commodore Ahmed Ablai, and the members of the committee. We therefore affirm our position as the umbrella political forum from Kogi East. The forum salutes the courage and display of sportsmanship of the Igala Basa governorship aspirants who have emerged as candidates of their various political parties to contest the forthcoming governorship election in Kogi State. Kogi State critical stakeholder wish to state that after a thorough analysis and assessment of the candidates from Kogi East, it has endorsed the candidacy of Vice Admiral Jubirl Usman, retired, of the Accord Party. As its consensus candidate for Kogi East to contest the November 11th election, governorship election. This decision is taken bearing in mind his wealth of experience and capacity to occupy the highly exalted office of an executive governor. His wealth of experience, I'm sure, is known to all of you. He's a retired naval chief, and I think that is remarkable. The forum appeals to other contestants from Kogi East to join hands with Vice Admiral Jubirl Usman, retired, to ensure he wins the election in order to take the state to an enviable height in delivering democracy dividends. We shall continue the first mending process. We are aware of some persons who may be aggrieved by this decision, but we cannot afford to go different direction. We must come together as a people and ensure that we have a common front, and that we will dedicate our time and energy to ensure that it is achieved. The forum will in due course make a public presentation of Vice Admiral Jubirl Usman, retired, to the good people of Kogi State. The forum shall set up a high-powered committee to put together a formidable structure to carry out the campaign for the general election in accordance with the enabling laws when campaign kicks off officially. In conclusion, it is my utmost pleasure and privilege to present to you as the chairman, the adopted candidate of the highest political structure in Kogi East Critical Stakeholders Forum, in the person of Vice Admiral Usman Jubirl, retired.
Honored and humbled that I am today the chosen one. I must thank the chairman of the Kogi East Critical Stakeholders Forum, that after a thorough, painstakingly duty in determining the suitable and valuable candidate for the election, November 2023, and resolved and decided that I, in their decision, became the consensus candidate representing Kogi East, mainly of Igala Basa extraction. I must equally acknowledge my colleagues for their courage and sportsmanship. And with them, I think victory will be ours. I cannot do without them. They are good people from that part of Nigeria. I will continue to solicit the support of the Kogi East critical stakeholders that are mainly the main politicians that have the structure as we have on the ground. It is worth saying that popularity and genuine acceptability as displayed by this forum is unparalleled, and I thank you for that. My colleagues, the various candidates of various political parties, they have indeed encouraged me. They've supported me all the while that I was their chairman, the chairman of the Kogi East Governorship Candidates Forum. I enjoy their support, and I think with them we'll work together and we shall deliver dividends of democracy if given the opportunity to be the governor of Kogi State. while it is Almighty that gives power to whom he wishes, Almighty uses the men of noble structure like you are. And I thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, if I succeed in becoming the governor of Kogi State, a lot of things will enjoy effective changes for the betterment of the people. My people have suffered enough, especially in the last 8 years, under a dispensation that tends to elongate its stay in power. In the political language, a third time in being. A third time in being. And he wanted to achieve that through a candidate called Ododo Usman. We will not allow that. But we will not allow that within the ambit of the law. And that is using the men and women of good character to display using their PVCs on the election date. Once we can do that as peaceful as we can, then development will never elude Kogi State. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, it is important to say that today is a great day, and Kogi people will not miss this day. And once, just like the chairman said, once we kickstart the campaign, the difference will be clear. I enjoy the support of all parts of Kogi State. I will have the courage to go around all the nooks and crannies of Kogi State, both be it central, west, and the east. We shall go around everywhere. We shall listen to the voices of the people and listen to their problems, their pains. After all, that is what leadership is about. And once we can assess that, we will provide solutions. Leadership is about people. And we shall not have the opportunity to attack the people who are expected to lead. A leader must be tolerant. A leader must be accessible. A leader must do his job so that our people will benefit from the dividends of democracy. Kogi has not enjoyed that at all. Like you all know, in a research conducted by the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies, in a theme, resource mapping for national development, a submission was made to the President of Nigeria, then President Olusegun Obasanjo, and it was reflected thus that Kogi State is the most highly endowed in terms of mineral resources. Then why are we where we are? That was because political leadership has eluded us, and we will not miss these chances. My people like me because they believe in the fact that while I was elsewhere in the Nigerian Navy, what I bequeathed to my people made them to give me recognition and acceptance. That if given the opportunity, I will do more. That's because the resources of the state will not be spent on wild chase, but for the development of the people. Enhancement. And then to the extent that women and youths have suffered in that state, civil servants have gone through hell. My state is not paying the minimum wage. And the little that they are supposed to earn, percentage salaries are being paid. This must be addressed as quickly as possible. One will be tempted to ask the question, why is it only Kogi State that is undergoing what we are going through? especially with the civil servant, percentage salary, or fake alerts that will make our people to collapse and die in banks. When would that stop? I think it will be stopped immediately at takeover. And restructuring within the civil servants with the aim of recalling those that were unjustifiably dismissed or removed from their places of work will be looked into. And those with genuine cases will be brought back to service. As a pensioner myself, I must not forget my colleagues down there. The peanut that is due to them, they are presently receiving percentage, and they are not even being paid. They are paid quarterly. What happens within the period, within 90 days? They go about begging. In the past, children, I'm from Kogi State, like you all know, workers that are in Kogi State usually send stipends to their parents. But today, in Kogi State, civil servants ask for food from their parents. Do we allow that to continue? No. Should Ododo come back to entrench that? No, instead we go to trenches and come back with the correct attitude to work, and people will be paid for the work done. Mr. Chairman, I thank you very much for allowing me and for giving me this endorsement. I promise you and my colleagues, the candidates, that I will not fail them. I will not fail the whole of Kogi State. I'm a resemblance, an ambassador of Kogi State. I'm, by my status, an ambassador of Nigeria. I am a person that my name is everywhere in the Hall of Fame, in various institutions that I have attended. I will not disappoint them. Instead, I will try as much as possible to see how I can bring them to invest in Kogi State through foreign direct investment, FDI. So, gentlemen, I am most grateful and I'm very happy that today has come. God bless you, sir.
The Admiral, who is glowing and smiling in this new elevation, members of the Armed Forces, retired but not tired, my colleagues, distinguished senators, House of Reps, gentlemen of the press, lady and gentlemen, because there is only one lady who I've seen here. You see, the former senators, House of Rep members, and people who have participated in the electoral process have come into this game so that we can synchronize and anchor unequivocally the strength that we need to put the general in position. We are capable, we are convinced of his capacity, ability, readiness, etc., to deliver Kogi State. And he's going to have total delivery of Kogi State. That is from Kogi East, comprising of Igalas and Basas. That doesn't mean he's going to work for that section alone. He's going to look at the totality of the state and do his best. So nobody, no senatorial district has got any fear to entertain. We wish you well, and we shall do our best to cooperate with you so that success will be achieved. Thank you very much.
I'm sure you're done watching the video, and I'm sure you're enjoying what you watch. You've listened to everything that is said. I want to hear your thoughts. You like at the comment section. Me say, I dey tell you, say I want to hear what you feel about the video where you just watch now. Waiting you learn, waiting you feel, because some of these things, some people they learn some things inside. Yes, waiting, whatever you feel, just share it at the comment section.
anything wey you know say you learn, or why you feel say wetin you watch, wetin dey suppose improve, or wetin no dey suppose dey there, let me hear how you feel for comment section. Now do not forget to hit that red subscription button and click on the notification bell for more of my political news coming your way. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.